Hi Taurus, thank you for joining me here. This is gonna be your love and relationship reading. So I'm gonna be picking up your energy and the person you're dealing with. Any significant energy that you are dealing with, it can be anybody, seriously, can be anybody. Okay, without any further delay, let's get into this. Let's see what's in your heart space, what you truly want in this situation, in this connection, in this space. This one, Empress in reverse. Okay, why you want to be in Empress in reverse? Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. That's your 3D reality that's kind of driving you to be in Empress in reverse energy. Okay, what's your advice? Okay, two cards. Knight of Wands and Two of Wands. Lot of action, lot of fiery energy. Okay. Let's see what's your external energy, meaning how you're coming to the space, how you're behaving. What's your external energy, how you're showing up to this person, in this relationship, in this connection, in this space, how they are perceiving you. Deer in reverse. Okay, that makes sense. Deer is also earth. Empress is your sign, Taurus and Libra, which is also has very earthy energy. So you want to get out of that kind of primary energy that you feel very comfortable with. Okay, this is not the reading, just so you know. I'm gonna start the reading when I've got all the cards. This is just a visceral energy that I'm getting out of it. Let's get another layer to it. Empress in reverse, please. Give me a card for Empress in reverse. This one wants to come out. Six of Cups in reverse. Okay. Five of Pentacles, please. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Then Two of Wands and King of Knight of Wands. Five of Swords. Okay. Alright. So let's get into their energy. What do they want? What's in their heart space? Page of Swords. So you have Page of Pentacles in reverse, they have Page of Swords. Okay, that's what they want. Okay, why they want to be in Page of Swords kind of energy? What's their 3D reality that's driving them to want to be in Page of Swords energy? Oh, these are wrong. Let me put this on. Okay, Sun. Okay, lot of fiery energy here involved. Okay, what's their advice? Their advice is Five of Wands in reverse and Three of Cups in reverse. Okay. Alright. What's their external energy? Unicorn. Okay. And get a layer. Give me a card for Page of Swords, please. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Sun. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, and Three of Cups and Five of Wands. this wanted to come out, the devil and the nine of swords. Okay, very interesting advice here. Okay, let's see what's going on here. So Taurus, what you truly want. I'm sorry for this mess. I mean, okay, it's not bad. um Six of cups in reverse and empress in reverse, that's what you truly want. I really feel like that you are trying to get out of this kind of, I'm trying to find the word to articulate this. I'm feeling like that you are trying to get out of this, like that you are the one who always feel it. You are the one who always reminding yourself that how beautiful this connection is, how much warmth. And like, look at the six of cups and empress, both of them are just a heightened of love and connection. Six of cups has a very nostalgic, very beautiful kind of, it's kind of innocence to it. And you feel like that you are the one who always, if something, if you don't get what you need, you don't get what you want, you always go back to this kind of energy, this kind of space of six of swords, sorry, six of cups, where you kind of extract that sense of love, sense of intimacy, sense of, like closeness and all that, and you feel fulfilled within by getting that. But you feel like, I'm feeling like at this situation right now, you feel like you don't want to do that. It feels like you wanna, this love is there, if it's there inside you, that's fine. But you feel like if it is not materializing outside, then I need to face the truth, and I need to see what it is for, like, you don't wanna, you are trying to, you are getting me what I'm trying to say here. Like, that, you are in relationship with this person, but the kind of connection, the kind of depth, kind of intimacy you want, the love that feels like you belong with each other, that you don't get from them. So you have to go somewhere within you to find that longing, to find that sense of belonging. Okay, to find the sense of love within, which is very nice, which is very spiritually very soothing. But at the same time, you are trying to make it announce to yourself that this is something that you are drawing from yourself, not from them. So it's, they are not providing you that, they are not, so this relationship does not hold necessarily this kind of intimacy, bond, and soothing and calmness, and this kind of, like this, where you feel complete yourself and home. That this relationship, this person, this space does not provide you that. But you have your own system where you have built your very nice sense of self love and sense of self nurturing, where you can feel all these things, but you are not getting it from them. So you are trying to get out of it, because every time you don't get it from this relationship, you build this reality in your head, because you have all these resources within you, because you have love within you which provides that, but not necessarily they are coming from this relationship, they are coming from this person. So now you are trying to stop that. Not when I say stop that, not like, not stopping self love, not to destroy the impress, the love, that compassion that you have already within, but you are trying to understand the reality, what it is for it is. You are trying to not draw, not to try to overlook certain things that you are not getting from this relationship, and drawing it from within, and naming it that this relationship is giving you, as like, you understand what I'm trying to say. It's like you are trying to deceiving yourself, believing that this relationship is something more than it actually is, and you are trying to stop that. You are really trying to stop that. Because why? Because you're page of five of pentacles in reverse and page of pentacles in reverse, you are realizing that there is a, like, there is certain things, this relationship, that there is certain element that you cannot really open up. There is like a barricade in this relationship, in this connection. There is a certain sense of, you know, trespasser not allowed. That kind of banner is hanging somewhere. It's not really, when you love someone, really truly love someone, there is no, you you create the space where you can be you, and it feels like in this relationship there is, you always hit that point where it tells you that, oh, you cannot cross after this border, after this threshold. So you always feel like you have a freedom to move around, but it is restricted freedom, and you don't like that. You don't like that concept of restriction and concept of barriers, concept of boundaries and walls within the love connection. So you are realizing that, and you feel, you always feel that, you are hitting this wall that you cannot get in, even though you have the key, but it will be not, you will be not be welcomed if you open this door. You know what I mean? And it feels like that you are not getting this. It's always like something, it's not given to you. That kind of, these pentacles, like this, this ace of pentacles, which is like a single pentacles, that stability, that sense of belonging, sense of that you have something that is so solid, that gives you nourishment, that gives you, make you go beyond your, like limit, push you to do all these things, expand you. That kind of, because that's where you gain the stability. Stability is not about just having a job and be satisfied with that. Stability also comes from you knowing that there is a there that you would get everything what you need from this relationship, because this relationship is so fertile. That concept is not given to you from this relationship, and you feel you are always hitting the brick wall after a while. It's not that from the get-go, it's like, no, it's not, the wall is not there from the get-go. After you go inside like maybe 2 miles, then there you feel there is a wall there, there is a wall there, you cannot enter this area, you can. So there is a lot of restriction and prohibition in this relationship, and you are that's why you feel like that every time that you have to draw this sympathy, you have to draw this empathy in order to be really be compassionate, loving in this relationship, from something, from your own resource, other than this relationship is not providing you. So that's why you feel like, I need to face the reality the way it is. Yes, I have a lot of spiritual growth inside me. I have a lot of love and compassion. I know how to truly love someone without really letting go of myself, really like ego dissolution. I know all these things, but this relationship is not supporting me to do that, and I cannot keep deceiving myself saying that this relationship is giving me, because it's not, because all the resources I'm gaining is from myself, from within, because I have the power. I have reached that somewhere where I feel that my self love is quite strong. You know what I'm saying? And you are coming off as dear in reverse. Yeah, you are coming off as that you are not, trying to fight so hard for this. You are not, you are coming off as you are not trying to, you are not, you are not fighting for it the way you used to. You are not emitting this energy. This relationship is something very stable, very comforting, very nurturing, very secure, like you used to do, because you are realizing it is actually not, it's you who feed all those energy by yourself. So now you are coming off as you now you are coming off as the reality hitting you. You are not trying to project something that you wanna feel in this relationship rather than what this relationship can actually offer you. And you are coming off as that, yeah, I am not fighting for it. I'm just wanna see what the truth is, and where this relationship truly stand, and I'm okay with it. I'm ready to see the truth, and I will be not broken if I know that this relationship does not have the potential to give me the Six of Cups and Empress kind of love. which I have inside of me, but this relationship is not giving me, and I'm ready to face the truth and I'm fine with it. Yeah, that's how you're coming off. Let's see what they want. They want Page of Swords and Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I really feel like that there is they don't want right now all this self love and self maturity. They are on a different, they want a different energy, Taurus, than you know. You are more looking for something extreme, some you are looking for something to love. They love is not on their head though. They're looking for what life has to offer adventure wise, how they can learn, what they can, they're looking for the different parameters of life and how they can experience those. They are more like, they're thriving for life experience without having very grounded energy to really delve into this experience. You know what I'm trying to say? And that's fine, everybody has their own way of choosing how they want to experience life. They want to live on the edge right now, and it's fine with them if they do not feel that they are grounded, they are centered. It's fine with them as long as they feel like that they are learning something new about themselves, about the world, and it's fine. They are just on a journey, something very different than yours. And that's what they truly want. They don't want to focus on self growth right now. They don't want to focus on, like being very self sufficient and being very like, like very pentacle energy. That's not their, they wanna experience the world with knowledge, like like how maybe different people from different culture, how they behave, those kind of objective knowledge. But they don't want any subjective knowledge right now, because in order to have a subjective knowledge, one has to know the subject, which is themselves. So they just right now, they just wanna learn, like read books, travel, be a very like a passive observant to really get a temperature of what's going on in their life and where they fit in their life. Maybe they are trying to understand that who where they are in their life, but they don't want right now very subjective experience, because they have not found the subject within themselves yet. And maybe you guys have, maybe you already, like I said, you already have that Empress and Six of Cups energy within you. So you have a lot of life experience, you have a lot of subjective value of yourself than they do, because they are starting to do something, starting to know the world in a very, in a very, in a way that is given to them, like by reading, by like what other people have done, because they still did not have the grasp of their own being completely. So it's fine, it's just a, you guys on a different stage of life, and you guys are um, taking your journey accordingly. And why they feel like that, they feel like that, like I said, see, all these pentacles are in reverse. They feel like this, they wanna see the world, they wanna feel the happiness, they wanna just don't want to bind to anything, don't want to feel like that they have to take a project and work onto it, or they have to be with someone and work onto it. I don't know, they are trying to separate their personal freedom with love. They feel like the moment they're like I don't know, their sense of love and sense of being in a relationship, they feel like it's like tying down. it feels like a lot of, it's like either they do this, it's like either or. Either they focus on Eight of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles, which is like all about self growth, all about nourishing a love relationship or any kind of relationship, working towards is really knowing ins and out, because Pentacles is all about detail, all about going deep and like knowing the practicality of this situation. They feel like they are not for that. They want to just be out in the world and just be happy. But like, I don't know, let them find their own truth. But it's like, without, you cannot, without substance, one cannot be just happy. Otherwise, it's just a auratic happy. It just feels like aura, feel like an image where you feel like, okay, I'm just gonna be bohemian and just go on the field and throw myself in the air and I'm gonna be happy and free. But that freedom is a very flickery image of freedom, because it does not come from within. The freedom has to come from within in order to have experience a sun kind of vitality, sun kind of happiness and freedom. One has to free from within, and that's what they are not ready to do that, because they feel like they feel like that's not the way to do it. They feel like in order to really be happy and just go on their way and just completely be free and no answer to anybody, no tied no be not being tied down to anything or anybody, you know so that's the only way to feel freedom. And okay, let them have their own way. That's what they're feeling, okay? Because they are also coming unicorn. You can, that's what I'm saying, like there is like a lot of, they just want to be themselves, but without being a subject of themselves. And how can I, they want to have all the good stuff that being free can brings you. It's like this open-mindedness, this acceptance, this not tying down, not holding on to things, all this kind of liberated energy. They want to feel all the kind of liberated energy, but they don't want to go through the hard work that's need to be done before one can feel the liberated energy. So they are very attracted with the promise this unicorn sun page of swords is offer. But in order to really have that kind of unicorn, kind of this free mind, unicorn is the most freest animal, like representation in the whole world. In order to really have that, one has to have this subjective value of themselves and this groundedness, like Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. If one doesn't know oneself, then the freedom becomes very vapid. That understanding led them for themselves to figure out, who knows, everybody find their truth in their own way, but I'm just saying that's where they are. So their advice is Three of Cups in reverse and Five of Wands in reverse. I mean, exactly what I said, that's what the universe is trying to tell them. It's like, yeah, like, okay, how can I explain? Hold on, let me see one thing. Okay, their advice is that they have been, maybe there is like a lot of, they want to bring a lot of people in their energy, because they feel like the more people they have, the more friendship they can build and the more powerful they can feel, because they, like I said, they are on a journey of understanding life, like how people behave, how people do this, how people do that. But in order to really just having bunch of friends, I mean, I'm not saying that they're just having friends just for the having sake of, like they expose themselves a lot of different energy to gain all sorts of experience in life, but they don't sink deep to really understand what those experiences are. They are very viscerally energy, they are very affected by the visceral energy those interaction with other people, those interaction with other activities brings to them. It rise up their adrenaline rush, it rise up their temporarily, like doing something, all these things, but it does not have the depth of understanding what those action means, what those connection means, and where those connection can, it's like there is a superficiality here. But I'm not saying that they are superficial on purpose. It's just their journey. They're on a journey where they think that this is the route. Let them figure out otherwise, if they have to go about this unicorn freedom not by the surfing on the surface but going deep, that's up to them. Everybody has a different, not everybody has to delve deep. There are people who go all the way deep in the marine and really go deep in the ocean, and there are people who are, very nice, just feel very nice just sitting on the shore and just watching waves from far away. So there is a two, I don't know, it just, but universe is asking them to dig deep. This kind of collaboration, this kind of work activities, it can may gives you that you are exposing yourself a lot of it. Oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm doing these things with this community, I'm doing that thing with that community, I'm meeting these people from all over the world, I have so many people from different languages, different culture, different ethnicity, I'm learning live, learning full of flavors, all those things. But if you are not, those are just glitters, those are just glitters. Who are those persons, who are these activities? If you don't know, if you don't invest in that, you will never will know. And so the universe is telling them to do that, delve deep, don't just surf on the surface. But that's up to them, but that's what universe is telling, because if you only surf on the surface, it's actually very devil energy. You are going to be, there gonna be a lot of confusion, because you will not know what those people are. Oh, I know so many people from different culture, but what those cultures are, they are, at the end of the day, we all are people with our, we are not really much different. Yes, there is our upbringings, our culture, our ethnicity, our language, everything affects who we are, but we are all soul. If we don't know the soul, we won't be able to connect with another person in a deeper way. Because all this fabrication and embroidery, like all this, our peripheral identity is gonna fall very loose if we don't know the person inside of us. So that's what the universe is telling. It's only gonna cause to them, if they keep surf on the surface, it's only gonna cause is this mental haziness, mental muddiness, and mental lack of mental clarity, and lot of confusion, which gonna feel like they don't know. They're gonna be, the subjective value of themselves gonna not gonna be there. And it can be very devil kind of energy. It can be very consuming, it can be very unsatisfied, it can feel like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna get so the feeling would be that they're constantly reaching for something external to themselves to fill up the void inside them. They will feel, oh, I'm gonna, more I read, more I know about people, more I know about what's going on in the world, more I insert myself into different activities and different project or something, then I will be fulfilled inside. But that's like a devil energy, which gonna, those kind of energy will take control over them and control you, because you are not trying to fulfill yourself from within, because you are not trying to really understand what your project is about, what is this, and how much you are invested, what all these friends that you are making, who are these people behind all this, like glitters, behind all this fabrication. Then if you don't invest, this gonna cause a kind of devil energy and create this vacuum inside more and more prominent. So, and for you, hold on. And for you, yours is like, look at this, 9 of wands and 2 of wands. Yours is really, the universe is asking you to be, like, be in your, like, do what you really want to do, because you got everything, because you already have Empress and 6 of cups. You understand the value of depth, you understand the value of love. So just go for something. If you want to do, it's it like other if you have any passion in life, if you have anything, because there is so much red here. Look at this, there is so much red. It's almost like these two cards are blending with each other. Like this person is two of wands and looking at this nine of wands, who is enjoying this life with full vitality, knowing where they are coming from, knowing where they are, and constantly evolving and open about it, and be very energetic and enthusiastic. No hold up, no barrier, no restriction. Like if you are have this kind of, if you have, like, I can see, because this relationship put a lot of hold up here. You cannot go there, you cannot go there. It's like a very restrictive environment, which did not support your Empress and Six of Cups that you hold inside. So it's asking you to look beyond this relationship, because this relationship with this person, they are, you and them are completely different energy level. And like, just look for something which actually finds align with your energy level, and then go for it, because you have everything to go for it. Live your life, seriously. Excuse me, I don't want to sound cheesy, live your life, but here it's really like that. Like, don't let anything to hold you up, because you have done all this work that you need to do. I mean, we are never stop evolving, we are constantly growing, but you are ready for what you really want and go after it with full vitality, while you don't feel that you're gonna be restricted. You cannot go there, you cannot go do this, you cannot do that. You are very free flowing kind of energy, kind of person you are, so just go with that. And five episodes is saying that while you are doing this, watch your back a little. Don't just submit yourself in the wilderness, because that can completely blind you, and not seeing certain kind of, when you are out there living life, enjoying life, and really wanna experience life for what it is. Just have a little, just have your senses intact, so that you can sense what's going on around you. Don't completely submit yourself to passion and wildness, which is very beautiful, but the combination of mind faculty and combination of spirit is extremely important. Otherwise, it can be very devastating and feel like everything is possible, and then it just feels like cyclone. Yeah, so just have a little bit mind faculty, keep that working as well. So yeah, in terms of in this relationship, like I said, it's just what it is, and you are trying to acknowledge that. You are trying to not acknowledge that there is nothing wrong and right here. It just, you two wanna experience life differently, and that's that. You know. Alright, Taurus, I see you next time. Hope you get something out of it, and take care. Bye.